There you go.
That sounds good, bro. I can hear the water going down your throat. That sounds good. There you go. Sound effects. Let's go. There's live.
Are you guys talking about the Derby or anything?
Oh, hell yeah. I got a story about the Derby. Great story about the Derby.
What about you, Beard? What you got?
The Derby.
Yeah, there was this horse race called the Kentucky Derby. Happens the first Saturday of May every year.
I had no idea.
Gosh darn it.
I had no idea people still watch racehorsing.
How high is he?
Pretty, really.
Okay, guys. Give me all clear.
When the normal BS just won't do. ChaoticRadio.com.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no smoke. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my
What is up? What is up? It is a good day. What is up, everybody? Welcome to this May 6 de Mayo, 6 de Mayo edition of Chaotic Sports. I am El Judío, the Jew. That is the beard. How do you say beard in Espanol?
El Beardo.
El Beardo, and we got El Be.
Yo.
Senor Be in the background. Yeah, yes, yeah. I knew this is Chaotic Sports. This is Sunday night, 6 to 8 p.m. Every damn Sunday night, unless we can't do it. We're here every Pacific Standard Time, 6 to 8 p.m. You can call us in at 909-360-8330. You can reach us on Facebook and Twitter at Chaotic Sports. There's a Gmail at chaoticsports1.com. We're working on Tumblr, but CBA, who's usually here with us every Sunday, is out in Chicago drinking like Frank Gallagher and the rest of the crew from Shameless, and he's having some old style, the PBR of the Midwest, drinking those out there this weekend. So hope you're enjoying yourself. B, I'm not hearing what you're putting down over there.
Who the fuck is this?
There we go.
There it is.
Exactly. CBA. Who the hell? I'm sorry. Who the what?
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, exactly. He'll be missed this evening. His extensive sports knowledge.
He's doing a field work for us.
He is. He's going to the.
He's collecting all the artifacts from the Midwest and
He did mention to me last week that he would be doing the show live from the Michael Jordan statue when he calls in.
That's what I heard.
Bro.
Yes, because he knows that there's a death of a god happening, and that god's name is Michael Jordan without the B. Well, I'm sorry. What LeBron did this week, if you were on the fence between LeBron and Michael Jordan,
right,
this week put you to the side of LeBron.
Yes, bro.
LeBron is the GOAT. I don't think Michael Jordan's legend has died. You just have to add to the statue. You just have to add to the hall. You add another room. He's one of the greatest of all time.
His game-winning shots, two games in a
game
row,
winners. Amazing.
2 games in a row. I'm like, but the level of the floor that he gets up. Who's got the body control in the NBA
Nobody.
today that LeBron James has?
I can't think of anybody.
B, we're getting on his workout regimen. You and I, and we're gonna be fucking doing fadeaways like that within 6 months.
No, we're not.
Because he couldn't hit these shots. He couldn't hit these shots. He was a straight up, outside shooter. And now he's going back, hanging up in the air, a la Jordan. You saw the game winner.
Look, if we want to be as good as LeBron, we have to find out what he does, and we have to do more than that.
We got to copy him, and then
also
add a little sugar,
add a little more.
You think he's eating? You think he's eating any refined sugars?
Not at all.
You think LeBron James is having a Snickers at the end of the day? When
he might actually.
SportsCenter's top plays, number 10.
He might.
LeBron.
Oh,
Game winner
yeah. Oh, yeah.
tonight.
He just kind of like He saw the clock. He dribbled the ball down the court. Got to the corner. Let me just do one of these. Threw it up. Amazing. Amazing.
So this is ESPN's top 10 last night, which is LeBron with 10 different camera angles.
Yeah.
That's
LeBron
fantastic.
with 10 different camera angles. Top 10 plays.
The shot from game 2 was
Way better.
Have you seen the
That was way harder.
Have you seen the side by side of that with the Jordan over Elo shot?
No, I haven't.
Oh my goodness, it's fantastic. It is almost identical shot.
It's really
and the hang time, like I said, that's why I thought that's what made Jordan like extra special. He was able to hang longer than anybody. He had that control, that body control to do something, to change it up in the middle of the air if he needed to. And that's where LeBron is right now.
LeBron like created a couple pedestals under his feet as he just kind of like, I need to get this high to just throw the ball right in. And the Toronto Raptors, they were all stunned. If you look at all their faces, they were just like,
No, LeBronto Raptors.
yeah, LeBronto Raptors, because he owns them.
LeBron's
Jesus.
Raptors.
That was hilarious that announcer actually dropped LeBronto on the nationwide broadcast.
That's fantastic.
I think these broadcasters they're gonna try to start getting viral. You know what I mean? They have to compete against these internet.
These really good internet guys that are on the radio right now.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sports journalists,
This
fools.
is-
Yeah, what's up, West Side
this
till
is
we
the
die.
new wave.
Wait, no, we're worldwide. I'm sorry, worldwide.
They need to get little. They have to have like some spice to it. So they have to say things that might be controversial,
I agree.
like Charles Barkley.
You think was there a problem with Charles B? From one black man to another, was there a problem with Charles saying that he wishes he could punch Draymond in the face?
No, I want to punch him in the face too. I don't blame him.
Now, Draymond Green hypothetically is a free agent.
No, he isn't. Is he?
No, the word hypothetically was played in there, sir. You don't have to look anything up. He is not. He is not a free agent.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
he's locked for years.
Hypothetically, in 2018, he is a free agent.
Are you asking me if I want him?
Yeah. Do you want him, and where does he rank in the free agents available? Is he just
I'll pull up that list.
below? He's below LeBron.
Well, where is?
But
he
is there
on the-
anybody else who would be ahead of him?
He's a power forward, right?
Yeah,
Durant's ahead of him.
No, but Durant's not a free. I mean, Durant
is a free agent. He is legit a free agent for what it is. I would put him right before DeAndre Jordan.
For DeAndre.
Yeah, DeAndre is probably like number 10 in the free agents. So if he was hypothetically there, number 9.
Oh hell no! You're out of your mind. He's way more valuable. I think he's more valuable than Paul George. I think.
Really?
I think.
I don't know.
I do.
Really?
I
Oh,
just
you got
think-
to
I do.
convince me, sir.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because every team needs a player like him. He makes your team better. He does everything that you don't do in the today's modern NBA of 3-point sexualization of the NBA. He does everything else that you need to be done.
like
He sets the picks. You know, he creates space. He gets
of a
the
mauler.
rebounds.
He's a tough guy, which is awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know if I need that attitude on my team.
No, you want it. Because here it is. No, I'm with you. I know you think you don't want it, but like it's the Matt Barnes principle. You hate Matt Barnes when you play against him. You love Matt Barnes when he's on your team.
He's on your team. Yeah.
Love it.
I don't know. I feel like he was a little highly sensitive with that Charles Barkley thing.
He was sensitive,
Because
but
Barkley was TV. It was national TV. It was a show.
I thought he
doesn't
came
understand
back
that-
real strong. I thought it was good. I thought it was really good.
I just thought it was kind of like if I was, if he was a big man, he should have just shouldn't even paid attention to it. Shouldn't have even.
We'll punch
paid
you in the face.
I'm not. I'm
you
not
know,
offended.
here's the problem.
You just came back. Couldn't just let it go.
Here's what you're saying. You're stating that, hey, if you're so good, you shouldn't pay attention to it. First thing, whenever the reporters get there, it's like, hey, Mr.
yeah,
Green,
that's true.
did you hear what
Did you hear-
Charles
that's
Barkley
true.
say about you?
No, that's true.
And so they got to stoke the
That's
fires to get information like that. That's just, I can't say he let it go. He has to retort. He has to respond to it some way.
No, you're right. That's true. That's true. It is.
But
it is.
here from last week, the top free agents: Durant over Draymond,
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
LeBron,
Yes, 100%.
Paul George,
I would say so.
Chris Paul,
I would say so.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Chris Paul's above.
He's a free agent.
No, I'm saying, but you think he's above
I would say
Draymond?
so. I mean, for my
I'd take
pick,
Chris Paul over Draymond.
Wow.
Chris Paul makes everybody else better.
Yeah.
But even though I accept he's doing the dirty work part, Chris Paul still makes everybody better.
Chris Paul's going to play 50 games.
Yeah, I'll still take
he might play 50, and he might be healthy for the playoffs. He might not be.
Here's what I was slanted about, because the number 6 they have on this list, Clint Capella. Oh yeah, Draymond every day over Clint Capella.
Yeah. Okay. Did you see Donovan Mitchell in today's game jump over Clint Capella trying to block his shot?
No, I can find it though.
Clint Capella, he kind of did a pump fake, and Mitchell was ready to block that thing, so he jumps, and Clint Capella's still down here like he jumps right over his head, and then he comes up and puts it down. It's pretty good. That guy Mitchell, man, he's an athletic monster.
He's going to be special. It's, by the way, it's 58-48 Houston at the half.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
Houston's taking care of business.
that's what we're supposed to talk about. It's a Toronto's toast, right?
You're done.
That's
Philly's a bunch of fools.
No, Philly got
man.
out-coached.
They got out processed.
They got out-coached.
he deserves the MVP for that team.
Easy.
Brad Stevens deserves the MVP. On that
Yeah,
team.
Brad Stevens is the best coach in football.
Can you imagine
I would say so.
Boston next year
Yeah.
with a
It's
healthy
gonna be-
Kyrie and a Gordon Hayward?
Wow.
And they might get somebody like
Not only that, but these young guys are going to get better.
like Kawhi.
Yeah, they might get Kawhi
And
too.
they might get Kawhi.
Kawhi might go.
Rozier's going to get better.
I don't even know who that is.
You know, Jalen Brown's going to get better.
That's what they're talking about. You could trade.
Tatum's going to get better.
You can trade Kyrie straight up for Kawhi. Everyone's happy because they get their equal superstar for superstar, and then you still now have Rozier who can play the point well enough to not obviously not Kyrie level. No one's smoking that much. I mean, we might be.
Whoa,
Never mind. I shouldn't say no. I shouldn't speak for everyone in the room.
Don't generalize.
Don't generalize. Yes. So yeah, but you can do that, and then that way. You can have Rozier and you can have Kawhi.
The
Can you imagine?
Celtics are so scary.
They are.
They're so scary. Next year, like you said, they're going to be amazing. Kyrie Irving at point. You're assuming he's going to come back healthy. He's a
Right.
great player.
He's going to play 50 games also. It just depends on which 50.
You're right. And then you got Gordon Hayward, who early in the season, horrible injury. Horrible.
First game.
First game, right?
Yep.
Wow. That's
Welcome to the city.
I'm kind of nervous. If you're the Lakers, no wonder you had to slow down, stop trying to sign everybody. You looked over there at what Boston did and took their time, draft their picks. You know what I mean? I'm excited for the Lakers next year too.
Yeah. And we were talking about that. And then the Pelicans are we calling the Pelicans done?
Yes.
It's done, right?
Yes,
They're
Pelicans
3-1 on that one. So Pelicans puke. And then that was the thing with the Jazz. The Jazz are down 2-1 right now, losing by 10 at home at halftime. So I hope that the Jazz wins, make it interesting. You know, at least have one decent series that we can actually get excited about. Because I've been watching the games a lot more than I had been, but not enough to I mean, like I said, I want one series that goes down to maybe 6 or 7. That'd be great.
I don't think we have any of them go to 6 or 7. I think we're going to have 2 knockdown, drag out fights for the finals. Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals. I think those are going to be the best damn basketball we've seen all year long easily.
Is it going to be better than the finals?
Yes.
I don't know.
Wait, which team goes to the finals? Though?
Well, I mean, either way, you guys talk
At this point, since we all thought Philly was going to dethrone Cleveland.
Sure.
Now that Cleveland's here, I don't think anybody picking Boston against Cleveland?
I'm picking Brad Stevens to do a lot of damage somehow, some way.
I'll take the talent on the court versus the talent off the court.
I don't know. That guy's damn good.
Also, Boston has a lot of bodies compared to Toronto. Toronto's got a lot of lanky players, a lot of length, a lot of shooters. But Boston, you got a lot of guys that if we talk about attitude, Rozier ain't taking no shit from anybody. It's just, you know what I mean?
You know so much Cleveland would have got when they got Clarkson. He'd have a little bit of that. In him too.
Yeah, Clarkson. That's
Like,
what Clarkson
disappeared.
needs. Exactly. That's exactly what Clarkson needs. He needs a little attitude.
He needs to get some more ghetto-ness in him.
Well, Rozier.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah. But yeah, no, I think this playoff, I think it's going to be awesome next series. Jesus. I mean,
Cleveland, Boston, that's going to be great. And Warriors, Houston.
hey, the same
Warriors, Houston's going to be. Here's the only thing I'm worried about that series is it's going to be like 3 points forever. Like 7 seconds of basketball, get half court, shoot a 3-pointer. Half court, shoot a 3-pointer.
Well, I think Steph just passed a three-point record today, right?
Here's what I got. I actually have that written down here, boys. Right. Believe that or not. The 3-pointers are going crazy. The all-time history of 3-pointers made in the playoffs, Ray Allen still leads at 385 made. Second on the list is LeBron James.
Isn't that amazing?
Really?
Yes, not a 3-point specialist, but he's been to every round of the playoffs for 8 straight years.
Yeah,
so 346. Curry just passed up Manu Ginobili.
Yes.
And he's now in third place, 326. So I assume by the end of this playoffs, he'll probably be past LeBron already,
Well,
20 behind him.
You know, if you think about it, look at like a Joe Ingles. You know, he's making crazy 3-pointers all day long. If you have these players come into the league in the future, not even superstars are going to end up on that list. Really, you just got to have these consistent players. They who just shoot threes. There's 3-point specialists. Everyone's just shooting threes now. So
I grew up. I grew up as a big dude shooting that outside shot. I loved Bill Lambier back in the day. So for me, I loved seeing that. I'd be raining them. I'd be going. I can go further. I can go farther out. I can go farther out.
And that's a good thing for the NBA. Like they said, everybody back in the day, the dunk was the biggest thing, and everybody wants to shoot a dunk. But now the 3-point shot is like people, kids are like, wow, that 3-pointer, that step shot.
Because anybody can shoot it.
Well,
and then you get people like Isaiah Thomas make it doesn't matter how big you are.
Not everybody can dunk.
But I heard in youth basketball right now they're removing the 3-point line
because everybody wants to shoot.
Because kids wants to shoot instead of going back to fundamentals, getting rebounds and things like that.
Right.
So I think it's really good because what it did, especially Steph Curry, is open accessibility. Mm-hmm. People who know, well, listen, I don't have to be 7 foot tall to be in the NBA. Right. I can be at normal height as long as I have a lot of skill.
And he's a slight guy too, so that gives a lot of hope to that thing too. Because for a while there was the bigger shoulder, bigger bodied point guards.
Yeah, he's 6'3", so he's not small.
But he's 6'3", 1. He has a 1 in front of his weight. I guarantee you that. There's no 200s there.
You also look at just the Ben Simmons, for example. These players are getting bigger and better. Also skills. So that Steph Curry, I think he, not that he's the last of a dying breed, but I think this league is getting to become like almost a non-position players. Everyone's going to just be skilled big men.
Well, not skilled big men, but big men who can shoot outside. It's going to be a European basketball game. Right. And we're going to have Euro games.
Ben Simmons runs a point. LeBron runs a point. That's crazy.
Right. Well, and don't forget, what's it called? Giannis. That guy. He plays a point forward. I'll find the recording.
My name is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Whatever, bro. No one cares.
Get a little bit of culture in your life, bro.
Hey, I've been to Greece, son.
Oh, I've never been.
I actually asked them about.
I've only had a gyro once.
It's delicious.
Is that even how you say it?
No, it's a gyro.
Oh, okay. See.
Híjole la chingada, güey.
You got plenty of that, though.
Yeah, you got plenty of that at home. Mijo.
So it's Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, there you go.
But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
So I'm changing myself. Like, I don't think there is a way you gotta say the last name. Whatever you got, just say. It's Giannis.
That guy on the Bucks.
That's 6'11" freak.
Giannis
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
I want to go to Africa. Where is he from? Nigeria?
No, he's from Greece. His parents are Nigerian.
Yeah. It's like I don't think he was born. Was he born?
He's born in Greece. He's Greek.
I believe his nickname is the Greek Freak.
Yeah.
Obviously, Giannis is a very, very Greek name.
Yeah, him and all his brothers are all Greek, but his family came from Nigeria.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing.
And his younger brother, he's going to come to NBA too. So he says that guy's better than him.
No way.
No, the younger one was already drafted last year.
He was?
Yes, he was drafted for this past year.
He probably had those rights, those kind of like European where he still signed with some Euro teams.
He signed here, playing someplace else. Yeah. So like every other Euro that I don't know who the hell is in the NBA. So who's like raining down threes? Satic, Saric, Nikolai Heritage.
So there's a Thanasis,
Thanasis,
a Francis, and a Costas.
Oh,
I like that.
A Thanasis,
Costas,
a Francis, and a Costas.
Costas.
Thanasis plays.
Costas is a good.
He's on the Greek team right now
in Covina.
He's 6'7". He's playing for the Greek Basketball League. Costas is playing Greek college basketball. He's 6'10".
Jesus. Man.
Did you guys hear about...
there's another one, Alexis. I think that's her sister.
Did you hear about people getting excited because of...
Alexis is a man's name in Greece.
Because of the coach that signed with the Knicks. What's his name? Oh, my goodness.
You're talking about
the guy from the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, yeah, Fizdale.
Fizdale. He signed with the Knicks.
Yes.
And supposedly, for I don't know what reason, everybody got all excited. LeBron.
Well, LeBron loves Fizdale.
Okay,
that's what they were talking about. When they were talking at the beginning of the season, they were talking about firing Luke Walton and hiring Fizdale to make sure that LeBron comes to LA. And I thought that was craziness.
That's crazy. If you're LeBron and you have Fizdale over there in New York, Forget it, dude. That doesn't get me
They
convinced
have
me to go to the Knicks.
nothing.
They have
You bring up
nothing.
bring up the payroll for the New York Knicks.
Bring up the roster.
No,
I mean, geez, there's
I'm
nobody
saying,
who's on the team.
When you bring up the roster and it shows the payroll, you're gonna go, he makes what? Like the numbers are just sick.
Yes, Kristaps Porzingis. I
He's
mean,
the
you
only
don't
one
even know if he's
deserves
gonna-
any. Who's the only one deserves any
And
money.
they're not even sure if he's going to be good enough next year after that injury.
Ooh, this is ugly.
Yes.
Yes,
Hold on.
yes.
And
you know what?
scene.
And you know what? That roster has looked like that since. If you can remember, I don't think they fixed it since Eddie
This
Curry.
roster, no, this
But
roster.
Since they have Eddie Curry on
but
that
they've had-
team, that
they've-
team's been bad since they had Eddie Curry.
They've replaced one bad. No, it went to Allen Houston before even Eddie
well,
Curry.
hey, I mean, hey, that's part of the same.
It was like 5. Yeah, go ahead, B. What, give us the numbers there.
Oh, okay. I want you to guess who's the highest paid player on the
Enes
Knicks
Kanter.
right now. Yes, he is. 17.8 mil.
That's ridiculous.
And next year he's at 18.6.
Why?
No. Who's the second highest paid player?
It's
It's not even.
It's Joakim.
It's not even Kristaps.
Yes, Joakim Noah.
Joakim Noah.
17.7, 8.3, and to 2020, 19.2.
Wow.
Yes.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim, I know
Third-
him.
third-
You know why I
third-
know who Tim
third-
Hardaway Jr.
Because of Tim Hardaway.
Because of Tim
Third.
Hardaway Sr.
He's third on the list.
And
Oh
he
my
makes.
gosh.
I mean, how much does he make? B?
16? 16?
16.5.
Oh yeah.
Next, he's signed to 2021 at 18.9
wow.
in 2021.
You know what? The Knicks only worry about selling jerseys.
Oh no.
And who shows up?
I'm almost at Porzingis. Almost at Porzingis.
You got what? 2 more before Porzingis?
Yeah, Courtney Lee.
Oh wow.
He was a decent free agent. Like,
Courtney Lee gets paid more than Kristaps Porzingis.
Kristaps
I understand
Porzingis is on a rookie. He's on a rookie
I understand,
contract.
but I mean,
So-
come
so
on.
it is what it is.
How long is he still signed for?
11.7 for Courtney.
Logan Forsythe
For just this year?
Logan
No.
Forsythe makes more than Clay Bellinger.
Courtney's there till 2019, 2020. He's a free agent
Most
in
of these guys,
2021. No.
most of these guys are signed multi-year contracts.
Yeah,
am
that's
I
what I
correct?
don't understand. If they didn't do it the Laker way, where we gave them all 1 year,
They gave them
Except,
all
I'm sorry,
contracts.
the new Laker way, because the old Laker way was to
The
give.
old Laker way was
Oh wait,
really
no,
bad.
my bad. Ernest Cantor is the highest paid Nick, but he has a player option for next year for 18.6. So
Yeah.
somebody might want to pay him more, so he doesn't have to be a Nick anymore.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
They said supposedly.
I like
supposedly-
This is good
I'm
stuff
sorry.
right here. This is the best comedy I've seen in a long
Enes
time.
Kanter is also in that Draymond Green and there was,
He's got an attitude.
Yeah, and Zaza Pachulia kind
He's
of
got an
thing
attitude.
where it's just like you want that guy on your team.
He's got an attitude to
Oh,
him.
this is good
They
stuff.
I
try,
don't know
they
if
try
they-
to kill him in Turkey. So of
Right.
course, hey, your life's on your NBA player and your life's on the line.
Yeah,
Man,
you
that's
want
true
that
gangster.
guy.
That's true gangster.
You want that guy. on
Yeah,
your team.
he calls out the Turkish
But,
government.
You know, I think it's just that. I think it's the Knicks. Is there a curse on the Knicks?
No,
Like,
it's
is there-
bad management. Just
It's bad. It's bad ownership.
Bad ownership,
Bad
bad management.
ownership.
So from the
Is that
head
all it
down. I mean, you shouldn't be giving guys like. If you look at how the NBA has gone, I'm looking at their lineup. I mean, Cantor's 6'10", Noah is 6'10" too. Courtney Lee's another tall guy, right?
Is
And
that-
none of these guys can shoot. Hardaway Jr. is the only one. He wasn't even that good of a. I'm checking out his numbers right now.
He got
He's more of a
he got
slasher,
he
I
got
think,
one of the
too.
late contracts last year. Remember that?
Hardaway Jr. 6'6", and he.
What are his numbers?
I'm looking for him.
Because
You know, was that our future? If the little baby bus would have stayed on track.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that was exactly where.
But,
he
was
was.
the
but
Lakers'
they
future,
signed
right?
they signed Noah the same year, and I think Cantor got that same contract from OKC the same year where all that money came through, and they had to have a minute. They had to spend the minimum, and that's why Timofey Mozgov got a call
yeah.
at 12:01 because we needed to give it to somebody, you know. And Luol Deng and Joakim Noah, and obviously those are the 3 worst that we can think of. Those was a year where all this money became available. I think it was the new television deal came through, and the money had to be spent.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened since.
Well, Timothy, he's not a bad player for what he got. For,
Who's that?
Tim Hardaway. He's averaging 17.5 points a game,
He's a slasher.
2.7 assists.
That's not that great.
No, 3-point percentage. He's a 31% on free throws.
Ooh, that's not good at all.
No,
He's a slasher. He goes inside, tries to get some points in the bucket, near the bucket. Mid-range game.
I don't know. I'm sorry. That doesn't even sound as good as Julius Randle to me. So, 17. What was it? 17 million? 17, 16 and a half? 16?
How much? So how much is Randall getting?
16 and a half.
That's what I think.
What's
That's
the
what we had
offer?
this. I think Randall's getting a max.
30
Damn,
million
Somebody's getting a
dollars?
max.
30
damn near
million?
max.
30 million?
We disagreed on this a couple weeks ago whenever we talked about this. Because I said I think he's getting either a max or a damn near max.
I think so. I
Because
think the
I-
Lakers are going to have to let him go
I think the Lakers
unless they match it.
I think the Lakers will match it.
Yeah.
I think just what they got last year, and maybe it kills the spirit. Yeah, because obviously on a contract year, he played his ass off. Was in incredible shape.
If they match Randall, they might not be able to afford.
What? Who?
You know, I don't know how much PG wants.
I don't.
Listen, PG.
He should go to Philly.
He's out in the first. He should go to Philly. He was out in the first round. He has a open check put to go where the hell he wants to go. If he wants to come to LA, the Clippers will happily take him. I don't think they're going to pay that much for him.
He's not. We already know he wants to play for the Lakers.
Why does he want to play for the Lakers over the Clippers?
Because it's his childhood team. He's already said this himself.
Okay, that's a good enough reason.
Yeah.
I could think
he doesn't
of a
love
couple
the
other
beach
reasons,
so
but-
much that he wants to live in Los Angeles.
There's a couple guys who do.
Nah, that's like if
Yeah.
you're down to like picking between the Clippers and
might
the
go
Milwaukee Bucks.
I might go play
You
in
go,
Detroit.
Yeah,
And go become like a mogul, you know?
yeah, you can go up. You can be a
real estate
You can be a
mogul.
Canadian mogul. You can
go
go up to Toronto every day.
Buy a
you
bunch
know?
of real estate over there in Detroit. It's cheap. No?
No, absolutely.
You sign $1 million contract?
$9,000 houses. Here, how many you want?
How many you want? It's like playing Monopoly out there. It is. Buy the whole block.
Can you give it back to the bank for half the price?
Build a hotel and shit.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny right there.
Shout out to Detroit, though.
Yeah, Detroit City, Rock City.
Rock City.
Rock City.
They say they play the best basketball out there, right?
No.
No.
Blake Griffin's on there with Greg Monroe, and all they're just fighting right
No,
No,
now.
I mean like
citywide,
the people of Detroit
city.
feel like they know basketball, like you know.
No. I'll give it to New York every day of the week. When it comes to basketball, New York is knowledgeable on basketball, and they're passionate too. LeBron James, who the Lakers are getting this offseason. You know, I was always one of those guys. Wow, we don't want him. What do we need him for? I'll deal with the 1 through 82 BS.
You know what? If they sign LeBron this next season, they'll go to the finals.
I can't doubt you.
If the Cavaliers can go to the finals with what they got,
There's not much the Cavaliers have.
yo,
It's all the matchups though. Look how shaky they looked against Indiana.
yo.
You know, maybe there's going to be one team that makes LeBron look human again because Indiana did. I mean, he played pretty damn good against Indiana.
Tell me who's on the Cavs that you want over the Lakers starting five.
Only Kevin Love.
I mean, beyond Kevin Love and LeBron.
That's it.
I mean, how about on the rest of the team? Who else do you want?
Who do I want?
Like Kyle Korver to shoot those corner threes, I guess.
Right,
but-
and then Larry Nance Jr. back.
yeah, because he's a great dunker. But
Yeah.
I mean, that Cavs team is not.
No, it's not good. It's not good.
I'm not going out to sign Jeff Green next year.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I'm
found
not,
a house in Detroit for $6,700.
There you go.
I think
where
the
he's been at.
the show should buy it. I think
We'll give it away.
The estimated mortgage is $29 a month.
Wow, dude.
I just want to own.
Yo, I'm about to move out to Detroit. I'm about to say
No,
bye.
no, I legit. The one thing I did find I liked was a high-rise condo for only $100,000.
There you go.
3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, hardwood floors, everything modern.
100.
We pay for that right now.
I got that in my left pocket. I think.
I know, right?
Damn, it's so sad.
Thank you, Mr. Pennybags.
I'm just kidding.
The only way to ever make money in real estate is moving to shittier places.
Oh yeah.
Like if you want to make money by selling your house, you can't move to the same neighborhoods.
No.
You can't move to a better neighborhood.
you have to
never
move
gonna-
down.
You have to move down
Yeah.
and east.
You have to move down and build up.
It's crazy. Everyone always says, "I cashed out my house." I'm like, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You just moved further away.
You just had a better down payment for the 1 point something house instead.
You didn't
These
make
these
up
houses too are pretty nice looking. These $8,500 houses. I'm not even lying.
$500.
If I sell my house for $500,000-$600,000, and
out
I
to
go
Detroit, buy a whole city, become a king.
because I want a bigger house. I do, but if I move to the same neighborhood I live in now, that bigger house is going to cost me. Guess what?
buttload.
Instead of $550,000-$600,000, it's going to cost me
$1 million,
$750,000,
yeah.
$850,000.
Yeah.
So that means the money I made on the house, which I did because I paid it off for 8-9 years now. That money's going to go straight to the new house.
Right.
I'm
And
going to
then
have
you
a
restart.
and I'm going to have a new more monthly
fun.
payment that's just going to be just as exponentially higher.
Well, you might say it's a scheme of sorts.
I'm telling you, I knew people that sold at the peak of the Los Angeles real estate market before 2008, and they both moved to Texas, and they're both bought houses, plural.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm thinking
Those
that
cows-
right now, honestly.
Those
Yeah.
Texas estates are no joke either.
I'm
Those
thinking right now.
those are freaking humongous.
Yeah, Beard, I'm going to show you this condo for $100,000 in Detroit during the break, and you're going to be like, "What the actual fuck?" I'm not even lying.
Why don't we just buy it?
What are the medical marijuana laws like in Detroit?
You might.
Let's start asking some serious questions here.
I think Ted Nugent and
Yes,
Kid,
bro.
Ted Nugent and Kid Rock might be your neighbors. But, you know,
Man. Oh, I don't know about that.
You might have to vote. You have to vote. You might have to vote to make America great again. But you know, hey, other than that, you're.
Hey,
you're
I'm all
good.
about love, bro.
It is all about love, Kanye.
I'm all about love, bro. I don't
Man,
even
I've seen the inner Kanye coming out on you. I love that.
I'm all about love.
I love Kanye. I'm sorry. That was fantastic.
I think
Can we talk the rest of the show about Kanye?
well, I
Can
mean,
we,
that's
can we play the whole 30-minute interview from the TMZ?
Yo, I think he misspoke. I'm not defending him at all.
Oh no, he doubled down on it. So I don't know if it was a misspoke.
It's because he's unapologetic,
Right.
and I don't think he meant what he said, and he's not gonna, you know. But I'm not his lawyer, so I have to eat this.
Oh.
I'm getting a little anxiety thinking about moving to Detroit.
Don't worry, we're all going. That's what I think. We should get a house in Detroit, right? Just buy a condo. So whenever we're in Detroit, we got someplace to stay. And when we're not there, we Airbnb it, and then we just make that payment.
Fly out once a month just to go check on it.
Make a payment on an $8,500 mortgage.
Oh no, not
How
the
about we
house.
just sell our car?
No, not the house. I'm talking about the 100,000. I'm not buying the house. I'm buying the condo.
Oh, the 100,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. And then we Airbnb that condo.
Airbnb the condo.
That's not bad.
Hell yeah.
I'm down. I'm down. I like
telling
this
Yo, that's
plan.
actually not bad.
Honestly, we need to start doing
That's
we
kinda
need
like
to do a real estate show instead because
that's
I
kinda
literally
like a
always wanted to
timeshare.
talk about like just pulling money together and buying real estate.
That's like a really shitty timeshare.
Yes.
Like,
Really shitty.
oh, you guys want to go to Detroit? I have a condo up there.
Hey, anybody I know that goes to hey, listeners of the show, if you need a place in Detroit, we're gonna be your guys. Airbnb, call the store directly for the direct Airbnb rate. Skip their fees.
We'll be selling freaking timeshares outside of travel agencies.
Outside of the Detroit Pistons games. Is this your first trip to Detroit? Oh, the next time you're here, would you think about staying at the Kaotic Sports lofts?
I'll put all Clipper shit in there.
Damn.
Why would you kill it like that?
That sounds
Because
weird.
I love Clipper
Damn.
shit.
Yeah. Why would,
So I
why
guess
would
he's buying his own
I
condo.
know.
I guess I am.
He's
right,
buying,
right across the street hallway from you guys, too. It's going to be great.
he's gonna buy the $8,500 and,
be like a
and a
spotlight.
$9,000 house.
I'm going to put it both together.
I know. I seriously want to buy a block. If at that price, I want those prices. I want to buy a block.
$8,600 for a house is not
Like
too
if there's an 8 to 10 houses on a block, let's buy 10 of them. You know, for $100,000.
Look, we buy the houses, then we film.
Put
a
slip and
redo of 8
slides.
Mile.
No. What, we put a new 8 Mile.
we refilm 8 Mile.
But with who now? Who's gonna sing
It
it?
doesn't matter. You could be Eminem,
Okay.
and then we make money off that.
Just keep
and
saying
buy
Mom
more
Spaghetti
blocks.
over and over again.
Mom spaghetti. This is my moment. I don't want to mess it up. This is my moment. You only get one shot.
Exactly.
Here we go.
Exactly. You got it already.
Mom spaghetti.
We just got to set up.
My name is
We just got to set up a meeting with.
Goldfarb.
What's that guy's name?
that guy.
Harvey.
Harvey
Weinstein.
No, Harvey Levin.
Weinstein. We need a movie deal.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he's got free time. He's just got no clout anymore. He couldn't get his iPhone locked the camera feature on his phone just so he doesn't make any more movies.
We'll hit him up. Be like, hey, you want to make a movie? He's gonna want to take the meeting, and then he'll see us walk in and be like, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Harvey. You think Harvey? Okay. Knowing big men, right? As Harvey Weinstein is, and I haven't seen a picture of him in quite some time. Do you think he's gained weight or lost weight since this whole ordeal went down?
Gained.
That's just like a super stressor right here.
Stress eating alone. Gained.
But he's in the public
And
eye.
he has
I'm
enough
gonna
money.
say-
He get Uber Eats everything to his house.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say he's lost weight.
I'm gonna say he's lost a lot of weight too. See if we can get a newer
An
picture.
updated- I'm
Yeah,
just-
I'd
you
ask
know why,
Siri.
though?
I'd ask Siri now. But
You know why though?
Well-
Pills and shit.
yeah, he's on some sort of
Pills and
medication.
shit.
Yeah,
He's on all that.
and he knows he's gonna have to try to go back in the public. But maybe he knows he's given up.
He's probably on fen and all that
maybe,
shit.
maybe Cosby did because Cosby ever since these allegations he went from he did what Joe Paterno did. Joe Paterno looked fine when the Sandusky thing came down, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh damn, like fell off a cliff.
and he died.
Right, I mean it was almost like months. Right, it was within that.
That kind of freaked me out, dude. Like Joe Paterno died as soon as like the Sandusky thing came
was-
out. Like what?
He was fine. He was the coach. Oh yeah, you have to stop being the coach and.
It's just weird, dude. That's like some vampire shit, bro. You know what I mean? Because like the whole situation. I don't want to get into the whole like Sandusky ordeal, but
Oh, you don't want to get into it?
that's just it's creepy, bro.
It is
The
very
fact
creepy.
that Paterno dies like shortly after the ring, that horrible ring happens. I don't know, man.
Oh, that's fantastic. You are listening to Chaotic Sports. Is this? Oh no, we're going to take a break soon. So I'm just giving them the phone number
yes,
when we come
I
back.
understand.
We're going to have some information from B when we come back too. He's going to get us that info we asked for. But if you want to give us a call when we come back, 909-360-8330. Hit us up on Facebook and Twitter at Chaotic Sports and at Gmail at chaoticsports1.com. We have got some more show for you. We've got some Kentucky Derby talk. Yeah, I got a really cool story there. Obviously, we're going to talk about the Dodgers' ups and downs of the Dodgers season. Ups being a no-hitter, a combined no-hitter. There's been a lot of downs this week. Walker Buehler III. Yeah, this is Walker Texas Ranger Buehler III. He's got one of them official sounding white boy names from the country.
I'm the Dodger guy.
I have no idea where Walker Buehler is from, but I can guarantee you it's from the South. Anyone want to argue that? No. Hell yeah. That's Kanye's. That's Yeezy.
Jesus.
Okay, so I heard somebody say so recently, post something online, that because he said what he said, they can never listen to him again because he's an idiot. And they always thought he was an idiot, but now they tolerated it and listened to him, but now they can't listen to him. And I'm the exact opposite. I don't think he's an idiot at all. I really appreciate what he was talking about with the whole love thing, the love conquering things, and being free thinkers, and not doing things because somebody else tells you or some media outlet tells you. Just do what you feel is right and don't apologize for it, because he is obviously not apologizing, and that makes me want to go look, because I know Gold Digger On from Kanye. So the more recent stuff. I don't know his earlier stuff, and that makes me want to go out there and check out his more recent, the earlier works.
I think you're right. I agree with you, man.
Like,
I think if you give Kanye the time and listen to that interview with Charlemagne, you listen to what he's actually saying, look beyond the storylines and read into it. I think you might actually.
I mean, when Kanye turned around to the TMZ group, did you see that interview? The whole interview, B?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
He turns around to the entire crew at TMZ and goes, I got liposuction because of y'all. Because I got liposuction because I thought y'all was going to call me fat. So I went out and thought I needed liposuction. He's like, I didn't want to end up like Rob, who couldn't even go to my wedding because he was so worried about getting filmed by y'all because he didn't even want to walk in. So he didn't go to the wedding. I got liposuction for y'all. Yeah, and you think about the pressures of being like that famous, and he is, and he knows he is.
It's all right. TMZ, their platform, and they kind of, it's almost a trap.
I think TMZ does everything fairly. I'm not.
No, yeah, but when it's a guy like Kanye, you're unhinged. You put the microphone in his face, and he's gonna spew, man. It's live. It's live.
I absolutely agree that afterwards they gave a below the table handshake, like, hell yeah, we just got that. That was so awesome. But it didn't seem disingenuous at all. Oh, yeah. I thought Harvey was even giving him a chance to explain himself, and all that stuff. So, you've just wasted the first 40 minutes of our show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back in 2 to 5 minutes, somewhere around there. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm getting a high five from B. We'll see y'all in a few.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every super
30 seconds, all clear.
It's raw, it's uncensored, it's live 24/7. It's chaoticradio.com.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh, yeah. Who said music doesn't inspire? Has never heard that song start up the show, radio show. I want that to be a every damn song kind of intro right there. That was getting me going right there.
That's how I wake up.
Oh damn! I want to get one of them alarms. You can put a song like that to get it going. Man, that'd be good. Good morning, honey. Y'all don't know. Bustle on. It is 6:45 Pacific Standard Time. We are Chaotic Sports.
Wow.
Golly, go. What is up? I'm the Jew, El Julio,
The beard.
El Beardo, and El Bebe. El Be.
See.
Yeah, what's going on? This is Chaotic Sports. It's Sunday evening. The three of us are here. CBA is out in Chicago, acting like a Gallagher, and he's talking. I heard he's gonna be calling in pretty soon. Do we have him on the phone, B? Hello, caller. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, caller. What's your name?
It's motherfucking CBA.
Oh,
Hey, CBA. Good to hear from you. How's Chicago?
motherfucking CBA. How many old styles are you into the evening, Mr. Frank Gallagher?
All right, I'm already about. How many old styles do I have? About
By the way, listeners, he would come in this drunk every week if we let him.
Yes.
one girl said 10, the other one said 20, so I don't know where I'm at.
That's
Magic
fantastic.
number 15.
It's somewhere in the middle. No. Yeah. So what's up?
What's up?
How about those Dodgers on Friday?
Hey, listen, we're in Chicago, and I'm sitting here in Wrigley area, and the boys are in St. Louis. This is bullshit.
Yeah, you should take the ride over there. Down there, it's only 5 hours.
No, I'm not going to do that because we're getting drunk over here.
Oh, they don't have beer. That's right. They don't
That
have.
makes sense.
They don't have beer in St. Louis.
Yeah, the
Hey,
Budweiser's brewed out.
I've been there.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's a great brewery
I'm
tour.
going to ask you guys something. Have you ever heard of Boys Town?
Boys Town.
I know. What's this story about there,
Yeah, I don't
Stellar?
know.
What's Boys Town?
Fill us
Boys
in.
Town in Chicago.
Fill us in. What's up? What's Boys Town?
Yeah. Is that?
It's the fucking gay area in Chicago.
Wow.
Why are you hanging out
Yeah,
there?
what are you telling us this for, mate?
I'm telling you guys because I'm not too far from it.
And you getting
And
excited?
no. But there was Boys Town drifters in our bars
Yes, bro.
near Wrigley.
Boys
Yes,
Town
bro.
drifters.
Maybe we should mute him before gets
Yeah,
us
I don't even
gets
know
us
where
thrown
this
off
is
the air.
going.
You know, like, hey, CBA. You know, I was with you in Vegas that one time where there's some questionable stuff happened. You know,
I love all the Boys Town
so
people.
we might not want to try bring a negative light to that because I do.
I'm
have
Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
yes, I do have video of you somehow walking out of a hotel room.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
And what happens in
How
Chicago
dare
stays.
you?
What happens in Chicago stays in Chicago. So go enjoy Boys Town.
You can tell me that in confidence later what happened.
Listen, I walked into a bar, and there was, I think, a couple of boys from Boys Town in that bar.
Yes, bruv.
And the very first song that came on was a George Michael song.
West End Boys by Pet Shop Boys.
West End Boys? No. Even worse, it was George Michael. George Michael.
Because you got to have faith. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way.
Really?
And just because there are people from Boys Town enjoying themselves at the bar doesn't mean you cannot enjoy yourself. You know, you're more than welcome to enjoy themselves. You know, right next to them.
You can enjoy
Hey.
them with
Hey, Jew.
yourself.
By the way,
Yeah, what's that?
I'm gonna upload it, but the girls and I went to the statue, the ultimate statue.
Oh, of LeBron James's greatest of all time statue is there? That's weird.
Kobe Bryant statue, they shipped it over there for a week.
Yeah.
Did DeAndre Jordan statue back up again?
Unfucking believable. No,
What happened? Who's statue?
Mr. MJ, and
Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan, yeah, from Fruitvale Station.
Fruitvale Station, his best role ever.
Yeah, that's how he blew up. No, Mr. Jordan.
Racist.
Show up to his place, right? And my girl Roxanne, that's our
Is that you,
our guide here.
Hey, Pitsy, that sounds like you, Pitsy, right there.
We're gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a picture of Roxanne because all of you guys are gonna be fascinated by it. Anyways, so she takes us, and I don't know if you guys know this, but they moved MJ inside. The hell is this?
Yeah, no, go ahead. Keep talking.
I think that's coming from your end, mate.
Yeah. You still at
Hello?
still at the bar.
Are you still there, Roy?
Yeah. I think you put in a song on the jukebox for you.
I'm here at a fucking bar, goddamn you asshole.
That sounds like it's
apparently
coming
they're
from
playing
your
Pet
end.
Shop Boys over there.
Hey, listen.
Listen, Linda.
They moved MJ indoors.
Why?
You know what that means?
What happened? You scared of the water?
rain or something?
Yeah.
It's rusting.
I hate all of you.
Is MJ's balls were starting to rust?
Are they gonna replace that statue soon?
Is this? Wait, hold on. I've been to the MJ statue, and I can't remember. Are the shorts he's wearing? Are they 80s style shorts, or are they the longer shorts that he finished his career with? You know what I mean?
That's a great.
No, I don't know, but he's got the fucking MJ 523.
Pete's,
Oh, here you go.
yeah.
You see, that's one of my.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for
Pepsi.
calling in.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know about that.
CBA. We'll see you next week, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
I hope so. Wait. Next week's Mother's Day. You gonna be able to get that one off? All right.
No. I'm not seeing you guys next week.
Oh, that's fair.
Seeing you guys in 2 weeks.
Well, we have the chair still available. See you later, Frank Gallagher. Oh, West End Boys. There you go. That's fantastic.
He sounds like he's having a good
That's
time.
our own CBA. Yeah. You know,
I don't understand why he really wanted to tell us about the Boys Town.
I have no idea either.
I thought that was like some sort of secret Chicago club kind of thing. Like,
I was like, okay,
what
makes
was that,
sense.
like a Cubs Boys or something like that? Like maybe some.
We
have Pantone?
we did go from him sitting in Wrigleyville somewhere having a drink to.
Yes.
Have you guys ever heard of Boys Town?
I thought it was like some Pantone kind of thing. You know, the Dodgers
Right.
Pantone team. You know,
Yeah,
travel.
Cub.
I thought maybe like
Cubs
the Cub Boys or whatever.
I guess Bears. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on. They have Cubs and they have Bears in Chicago. And he's talking about Boys Town. You think he's walking around with his shirt off and his hairy back out there going, "Hi, boys."
Turn it up.
I'm a bear. Growl. Oh, that's fantastic. Hey, you guys know what I did today, this afternoon?
What's that?
Oh, man, I went to go see Paw Patrol live at Microsoft Theater in LA Live.
How amazing was it?
Is it like watching Air Bud?
Oh, God, it was so bad. I love you, Kennedy Lee. I love you. But please don't ever make me go to something like that ever again.
What do they do there?
It's literally just human beings in car costumes singing, and then their MC.
I thought it said Paw Patrol.
It's Paw Patrol. They're dogs.
Why are they called?
I'm sorry, in dog costumes. But the dogs. One of them's in a car. One of them's in a fire truck. One of them's is a fireman dog.
Okay.
One of them's a policeman dog.
Okay, I
thought they all have a vehicle that they're in.
I thought I ate the cookies.
You did. We all did. Everyone eats the cookies. That's part of it. So yeah, I did
Was
that.
that like a nice hour and a half?
I did that. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. 2:00, and it started at 2. Right, we get there like 1:10, 1:15. We're walking in, and I'm like, honey, we're here way too early, and we go in there anyway, and there's nothing. There's like they have nothing, no like food. They have the generic friggin' food choices, and nothing else. And there's like no like ice cream for the kids.
Peanut
no nothing.
M&Ms.
Yeah, there's guys going around selling that stuff, but like just basic stuff. And we're like, they could be selling a shit ton of stuff right now. I'm sure they had the lowest alcohol sales ever in the history of the venue.
Or maybe the most.
I did see a couple people bringing down the beers. Oh my! I was getting anxious too. There's like so many kids just running around everywhere. People not sitting down. It was fantastic.
Is it like being at Chuck E. Cheese?
I literally couldn't take.
That's why Chuck E. Cheese has beer.
I couldn't take Chuck E. Cheese.
You could drink beer in Chuck E. Cheese and then get in fights later.
I'll bring the kid to Chuck E. Cheese there like on a weekday.
Yeah, when there's nobody there.
Yeah, on a Friday or Saturday.
A couple weeks ago, I went for my nephew's birthday.
Oh hell yeah, bro!
And
tell us.
That was the strongest contraceptive I've ever experienced.
Yes, bro.
I looked around. I went to the restroom. There was a couple kids in there, and
yes,
Dad was trying to like, okay, guys, one at a time, wash your hands and things. And I was just like, I don't ever want to deal with any of this shit.
No, having children's wonderful.
No, I understand. That's a beautiful thing.
And there are parts of it that they're like, oh, I can't believe I actually have to.
See, I love kids. I love your daughter. She's great. My nieces and nephews. I want them all to grow up very nice and happy. I'd be the best uncle in the world. But
you're not ready yet.
I guess. I don't even want a dog.
That's man. Fear commitment.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Beard right here.
Yeah, right? It's just because the dog, you have to feed it and stuff.
I'm not home.
He travels too much.
Yeah, I'm not home
He travels
enough.
too much. Okay.
I'm not home enough either.
Either am I. But get the lazy dogs like I have. Big lazy dogs like I do. They're perfect.
They can just starve one day and it's okay.
They're good. As long as you're home, as long as somebody's home once a day to give them some food, they're good.
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning, I give them a bone. In the afternoons, hey, what's up? Hey, how you guys doing? If I come home, and then before I put them to bed, I give them some food.
I get it.
It's fantastic.
But yeah, if you're thinking about kids, go to Chuck E. Cheese. Figure it out if you really want to have kids or not.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
On a weekend.
So the 199th running of the Kentucky Derby was yesterday. I know I'm a little off on the years. I know it's 100, and I believe it's near the 125 mark, which is a couple years ago. The favorite one, his name was Justify. The horse's name was Justify. That is not interesting. It's been like 5 years in a row that the favorites won, which is a record for the race.
Wow.
However, there is a story.
Was an American Pharaoh a favorite?
Yes. I'm saying it's been about five consecutive years where the favorite has won.
Would you say that?
So
sorry about that.
It had been years since a favorite had. It was like almost one out of like the last 20 years.
Is it like a thing where?
It's gonna be a scramble.
What we got there, B?
I like the stagger fist. Stagger fist and a scramble. Are you? Yes.
Is it like? I think he's got the X videos up.
Yes. It sounds like you're watching it off of PornTube.
Yeah, and.
Yeah, okay, my bad.
It's just better streaming quality.
Yeah, no. So,
hey, high def helps when it comes to sound.
There was a bet that came to light after Justify won won the race, and it paid like $7.80 for a $2 bet. But there's one lucky gambler out there, who pocketed
Superfecta
$150,000 win bet on Justify.
Wow.
Ask me how.
How? Tell me.
Well, apparently you can bet who's going to win the Super Bowl this year before the season even starts, before the race is even announced, and anybody knows who the horses are going to be in the race.
He bet.
You can find a sports book that will give you the bet, and it was at 300 to 1. He put a $500 bet on Justify at 300 to 1. He made this bet in February.
That sounds like insider trading.
It is insider trading because of the fact Justify hadn't run at all as a 2-year-old. The only other horse that's ever won won the Kentucky Derby and not run it as a 2-year-old, only as a 3, because there's 3 now. So it's basically just 3 is from January to now. You in horses, if you're born on December 31st and it turns to January 1st, you're 2 years.
2 years old.
You're in your second year already.
Oh, wow.
So it's so if they want them born in the early months, so they get a full year. So he had not raced as a 2 year. So since he's only raced in 2018, so that was rare that they would do well or win. So he gets that, and then like I said, he wasn't even listening. But a buddy in the game gets a call from a friend 4 days before he broke his maiden race, which is the first race you win. That Bob Baffert is the trainer, a Hall of Fame trainer, one of the best ever, was really high on the horse.
How do you do that, bro?
He's not getting the horse high, man. So he's really high on the horse. So the guy is like, man, this trainer's, but it's like me telling you, hey, I know this horse, I know this guy, whatever. Yeah, you should bet it,
Right. It's insider trading right there.
He goes and bets it.
Yeah.
The friend wants part of the money.
Oh, fuck him.
The friend had
the friend who had the insight
had the information.
The bet
yes,
himself.
he could have made the bet. Right. What I would have done is if I would have found that bet, would have said, hey,
buddy,
do you want
in on this?
Do you want in on this? I'm gonna put some money down. After what we talked about,
that's fair.
The guy who made the bet said that he did get some other information the following day about the horse.
Fuck that.
So he went and did all the legwork too. So
look, you can understand, right? I mean, if we were doing the same thing, and I said, hey, the Celtics are winning the finals, and you go and bet the Celtics to win the finals, and you win a freaking crazy bet, I'm not gonna be like, hey, Jeremy, I told you about that.
It's like you told me to go buy a lottery ticket and I did, and that hits.
Right.
Did you get it?
No.
It's not yours?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Good. Whew. I was afraid I was going to share with you.
Well, because it just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense.
That guy's just an asshole. He
It's the insider. It's the insider information that he gave him that he feels like he should be entitled to something.
Man didn't sign nothing.
No, man didn't sign nothing. That's right. That's right.
Is that what he actually says?
Man
didn't sign nothing.
Man didn't sign nothing.
I still have no idea what he says.
Man didn't sign.
Man don't make me look like I don't know English.
Man don't make me look like I don't know English.
I'm still confused.
It's okay.
Yes, bruv.
You need to shut up.
Whoa.
Man don't make me look like I don't know English.
I don't like that guy anymore.
No, and I had a point with that. You said the favorites have won the last 5.
Yeah.
Is it almost like sabermetrics things like we got going on with?
Essentially, and I actually heard about that this week. Talking up to
getting better at guessing.
They're getting better with the information.
Right.
So they know that there's a stat called the Bayer Index, and it's basically how fast the horses run, but it's not necessarily how fast the horses run in general, like in practice or in a race. It's who they were against and how dominant were you in that particular race.
Yeah.
So there's something called the Bayer ratings there, but they're getting better on how horses like to go, where part of the track they run, if they start from the inside or start from the outside, what their tendencies are. So, they just plug
in all those variables and they figure out, through freaking statistics and shit.
Trust
I don't
me,
know. I'm not a mathematician.
The track wants the favorites to win, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you pay less. You pay less.
It's Vegas, baby.
Yeah, so you may have more bets against them, but it pays a whole lot less. So, yeah, but no, it's not fucking justify. So, are you aware that there's a sport horse racing still exists?
Yeah, Kentucky Derby 2's next week, right?
The sequel, yes. Speaking of sequels, I went to go see the Avengers last night.
Oh, how was it?
I have no idea because we bought the last 2 tickets that were in the theater. They were handicap tickets, and we thought, okay, we'll sit down the handicap ticket.
You can't.
No, apparently there was a spot. One of the tickets was literally an open spot for a wheelchair. So we got to go ask for our money back.
Had to do Indian City there.
And then try to go to catch another one because it's playing in 12 different theaters.
Right.
So
but
yeah,
no,
we
didn't.
No. So they gave us credit, and we went to go see the movie Tully with Charlize Theron. Because I'd never heard of it either. They said it was about Charlize Theron, and she's pregnant. That's all we heard. That's all. That's what the people at the counter
the
told
last
us. Sold
movie
us.
I thought Charlize Theron was in Atomic Blonde.
Yeah, no, she's pregnant in this movie.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she's out, and she's the star of this movie called Tully. And I'll tell you that it was written by Diablo Cody. She was the writer of the Hurt Locker, I believe. She won the Oscar
it's a
for
great
that
movie too.
Yeah. So and she's a badass writer. So I was like, oh, at least when I saw that in the credits, I was like, okay, I was let's just say I was medicated.
Mm-hmm.
I had some medication going on last night.
Yes.
First time I've had it in a few weeks. So I was
Beautiful.
like, so I was feeling pretty good, but it wasn't a comedy. So it was kind of a sad, depressing, but good movie.
Good.
And there's definitely a what the hell just happened moment in that movie, and it was one of those things that's really cool.
Charlize Theron's pretty cool. I've seen her on the Hot Ones episode.
Yes,
and she's awesome in that thing.
Yes.
I just feel like she could be one of the homies.
I think we should do it like Hot Ones style here. Like
I would be down.
Let's just bring people in, and we'll have
I would be down to do a hot wings challenge here one weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, I'm just kidding. I was just trying to be fucking be
Damn,
dude.
dude.
Be trying to be CBA.
We'll just get chicken nuggets.
different spice
dip them in
levels.
different spice
Different
levels.
spice levels. Just throw a batch of.
I don't see why not. We'll go we'll do the show like that.
Why don't we pick something else then besides chicken wings, since that one's already taken?
It's chicken nuggets.
But the spice, you want to do spicy one?
I want to get the
What
hot
about
wing.
sweet?
I want to
What
get the
about
hot
sweets?
ones.
What about super
lineup.
sweet?
How about you just go pick up every type of barbecue sauce from every fast food place? So you get a McDonald's barbecue sauce and a Chick-fil-A barbecue sauce and then a Burger King barbecue sauce and rank the sauces.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of legwork.
That's just barbecue sauce.
Get the fuck! You're ruining the show.
Yeah, God. B. Yeah.
Who the fuck is this?
That's what we've been asking ourselves all week.
Let's talk about Walker Bueller.
Walker Ranger, Texas.
Walker
Wait, where's he from, B? Where's he
Texas
from?
Ranger Bueller.
Texas.
Yeah, of course he is.
He's got the 99-mile-per-hour fastball. He'll drop a 80-mile-per-hour freaking changeup on you. He's got it all. He's got that 91-mile-per-hour slider, right-handed. He's just a little young, but damn.
He looks like he's 14.
Yeah, he's from Kentucky, actually.
Yeah, he's 6'2", 175 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord, that's skinny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Dude, but he's a monster, dude.
yeah. Oh, he's one of the Vanderbilt kids. Man, Vanderbilt's a
That's
factory.
what it is, huh?
Vanderbilt's a factory.
For pitchers.
David Price.
Pitcher
there's
factory.
like two other really good pitchers from Vandy. Oh man, that's awesome.
They throw that big steamer, you know what I mean? Because
The big steamer because
the trains,
Vanderbilt steamers,
the
Vanderbilt steam engines. I think I like it better when CBA's here because I don't look at my co-hosts when I'm talking to them, so I can be as weird as I possibly want. You know, I'm talking to you, I'm being insane.
No, don't look at me.
No, I'm sorry.
I'll look at the parking sign now.
What's our phone number again? If anyone wants to give us a call,
909-360-8330.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. It's 909-360-8330. Give us a call.
I like how you went 360 and then 0 at the end. So you did the half
It's
O,
'cause-
half 0. Yeah, I get that. I appreciate that.
You don't want to confuse anybody.
Oh my goodness. We got to talk about the Dodgers. The Dodgers have had a tumultuous
season.
Yeah, a week.
goodness.
It's like when I watch Bill Maher and
was just
John
this
Oliver,
week, huh?
and it's one of those things where it's like
Last week tonight.
the last week tonight, or the politically incorrect, whatever, or real time with Bill Maher. They always talk about what the hell happened with President Trump and our government in the past week. For us, it's what the hell happened to our Dodgers this week.
Oh my
Good Lord, Seager gone.
Oh,
Gone.
And you know what? He was our best hitter this year.
He was.
He was
our,
hit- he was-
I want to say he's our best all around player.
He was spraying the ball over the field. I don't understand. Has he been hurt since last year? What is it?
Yeah, no, it was the same. It's the same elbow injury that he felt last year,
Mm-hmm.
and they thought with rest that it would get better. They were real careful with him in the spring training, and then when they came up, it's like, oh, yeah, he made 3 bad throws. He said in the weekend that we were in San Francisco, and he knew at that point, as soon as he said that it hurt, it went numb, and they were offline, and immediately he's like, yeah, I'm done. Like it wasn't like it was like out, like, oh my God, I mean, he needs Tommy John surgery, and he was still playing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's how just tough it up.
No, and I mean, and like I said, he was our best hitter. He's our best all around player. I mean, I don't know. That guy's a monster.
So that's where the Dodgers' misery starts.
Yeah.
Okay, it keeps going.
So do we go after Machado? Do you want Machado?
No. Do you know what else happened to the Dodgers this week?
Are we talking about Kershaw?
Yeah, Crenshaw. Clayton Crenshaw.
10-day?
Yeah, 10-day because he's got he's got something wrong with his bicep in his left. Yeah, this is like career ending. This is like one of those. Oh, he's only on a 10-day. It's done. You're never gonna see him pitch again.
Oh my goodness.
20 years ago today. You know what was going on 20 years ago today?
No idea, bro.
Kerry Wood, 20 strikeout, 1 hit performance as
That was 20
a
years
rookie. As a rookie, no one really knew his name, and they showed that Kerry was just getting started in Chicago. They didn't have any jerseys yet with his name on it anywhere to buy. So the people that were in the stands were all wearing his number was 34. So they were all wearing different number 34 basketball jerseys. They were wearing Barkley. They were wearing Shaq's. Anybody they could find 34 number, they were wearing sitting in the front row of the outfield and dropping the K's down. So that was pretty awesome. They said on ESPN earlier this evening that may have been the single most dominant pitching performance in Major League Baseball history, because he struck out 20.
20 guys.
The only
Yeah,
hit was a borderline error. The play could have been made. So it was like
they could have called it an error.
Right, but it didn't. So yeah, that was it. So yeah, 20 years ago today, Kerry Wood.
So you really think Kershaw's done, huh?
Kershaw's done. Never gonna pitch again.
I don't know.
Wow.
I think that's
wow.
I
think that's what
Get the fuck out of here, you motherfucker!
Look, he looked.
Do you realize
the last couple
this year,
times I saw him, he looked like shit. He looked horrible.
He looks shaken because he's not used to getting hit.
Like
last year was like, oh no, I'm still the best.
And you know,
now it's like,
I hate saying this.
We got a 5-point game. We got a 5-point game in Houston.
I hate saying this
in Utah.
You know what he reminds me of? When I saw him in the regular season, he reminded me of playoff Kershaw. Dun dun dun.
I mean, his ERA is still good. Like it's under 3,
and it's always been that. But it's just like you said, he's shook. Right. He's shaking up.
There's something different. There's something different about the guy. He just doesn't have the same amount of confidence that he used to.
Maybe he's got trouble at home.
Got too many kids now.
Maybe the wife's getting a little angry at him, Henry. You know,
honey, you ain't doing your job at home.
Yeah. Ooh.
Maybe he's too busy saving the world.
Too many wells.
One little African
digging too many wells.
Do you think he says after he leaves leaves a bunch of Bibles there and goes, "Look, guys, you owe me one now. Start reading this."
I don't know how that shit works, bro. That missionary shit.
We should call him up. We should call up Clayton. Clayton.
Hey, explain yourself. Explain yourself. With all your off-season good.
He's on his way back from Mexico right now.
Hey, well,
yes.
The perfect game that they threw on Monday night.
That was not a perfect
no hitter.
It was no hitter. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The combined no hitter.
Combined no hitter. First in Dodgers history.
It's pretty good. 23 in the history of Major League Baseball.
Correct.
And 13 are from the Dodgers organization.
What are you talking about?
The Dodgers have 20. The Dodgers have 23 no hitters now.
Oh,
13 of them are Los Angeles Dodgers no hitters.
Oh, I read that wrong.
There have been something like
yes, bro.
There is the number of no, you weren't that bad because I think the number of total of combined no hitters is around that same 13.
Oh, okay.
Same
I might have been
13
mixing my stats.
Yeah, it's possible. But this is Chaotic Sports. We do.
Hey, man.
What do we want, motherfucker?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. We are. What is it? Expertly opinionated. You know, we need our official tagline.
I think it was something like super handsome.
Yeah. Yes.
Great Odin's Raven.
Yes. There you go. Yeah.
Speaking of Odin, Thor. You should watch that Avengers movie to watch Thor kick some ass.
You know, we did see the first like 15 seconds of the movie as we were trying to find our seat, and we started talking, and we're like, the movie's damn starting. Like we walked out, and like it looked very violent in the beginning.
Oh yeah,
I was scared.
They very much set the tone at the beginning of the film.
Yeah, so I'm a little scared of watching that movie just because I'm gonna be so confused on who the hell's who.
How about Scherzer the other day?
Scherzer today.
Max Scherzer, was that today?
Today, 15 strikeouts. 15 strikeouts and 6.1 or 6.2. It was 13 outs
while recording 19 outs or less.
Yeah, 19 outs. He had 15 strikeouts. He got 12 in a row. 12 in a row by strikeout. That's nuts.
What is that?
That's 4 innings.
That's what we're hoping Walker Buehler turns into.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Does he have 2 of the same colored eye?
Man, come on. You think it's
he has the best pitcher ever. Have you ever seen this picture? Scherzer, yeah.
Yeah.
The left one's blue, the right one's brown.
Yeah.
It's great. I want that baseball card for that reason alone.
Is it like the intimidation that he puts into the hitters?
He's got crazy eye.
Calico
He's
eyes?
got crazy eye, and you know it's for that.
That might be it.
That's fantastic.
But Scherzer is kind of what you're hoping Walker Buehler turns into.
Scherzer, yeah.
You know, right-handed pitcher, throws hard, nice movement, change speeds.
We're gonna call the Houston Utah game. We're not gonna call it over yet because there's still over 3.5 minutes left. But Houston is now up by 10.
Oh yeah,
92 to 82.
They closed it out.
Yeah. Oh, so Chris Paul looks like he's doing some sort of dance.
He better be
in the highlight.
Kershaw's MRI reveals
it's his first time going to the Western Conference Finals.
Tendinitis.
Close to it.
It means your arm hurts.
Yeah.
It means you're overusing it. Those things don't get better; they get worse. I'm afraid this is it. This is the end of an era. You saw the greatest pitcher
I
ever.
think I said that. I think I mentioned that to you. That I think the Dodgers are at the end of the era when it comes to their pitching. Their dominant pitching.
The end of the possibility. Their window may have closed.
Last year was the year. We needed to win that series, and Houston came out and they took it from us. You know?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm okay with the fact that Kenley's struggling. He said he didn't have much of a spring training, so maybe this is just spring training right now. If he's still struggling in June, middle of June, I'm
not
the pessimist. My half empty Dodger glasses are going to be really, really empty.
Yo, I am on the pessimistic side on Kenley Jansen already. I've seen him plenty in the season enough to start. I get the whole spring training thing. I just think he doesn't have it anymore, bro. I don't see any kind of sort of mechanic or any kind of tweak because it still looks like Kenley to me.
Right, physically looks the same.
He looks exactly the same. He does. I don't see him throwing any differently. It's all mental with these guys, and it might be the way their body's reacting to the way they're pitching or the pain that they're feeling. I don't know that. You know what I mean? But
dare I say, does Rick Honeycutt's job is on the line this year? Because
it's the only year that this has ever been.
Yeah, this is the first year that Clayton is human. Kenley is being very much. It looks like a 12-year-old throwing against.
Maybe Honeycutt's just hands off with those guys, and he thinks that they've.
I think that's what's the case too.
He's kind of just like, hey, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, if you need some help, I'm over here.
Yeah, no, you gotta fucking stay on these guys' ass. But that's what money does, dude. These guys they get paid and they get all. Yeah, I make more money than you, coach.
Yeah, that goes without saying. But the Dodgers have had a tumultuous week as has been. I did want to talk about Albert Pujols. Are you guys familiar with him?
Wow, hey, Mr. 3000.
Wow,
Mr. 3000. Did you hear the news about Albert Pujols this week, guys?
Yeah.
Besides hitting 3,000 hits.
Oh no,
there's some more. There's some more out there.
Well, can we talk about who he joins in that club? The 3,000 hit club?
3,000 hit, 600 home run club?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
You got Bernie Mac. Am I right? Sorry, I'm just kidding. No.
Tom Selleck, right?
No, I'm just kidding.
Tom Selleck didn't get.
I don't know.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. No.
A-Rod.
Yes.
A-Rod.
The three.
Hank Aaron.
There's three.
Hank Aaron.
Willie Mays and A-Rod.
Yep.
And
Albert
Pujols.
Amazing.
That's fantastic.
I didn't know if he was going to get there after he signed with the Angels after the first couple of years, right?
He wasn't healthy for a while, and he's at least been playing the last couple of years. Like every day he's in there.
Yeah.
His plantar fasciitis apparently has gotten better. So maybe he went to the same doctors that are now LeBron's going to.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Kobe's old doctors.
It could be Kobe, like Roger Federer. I mean, look what he does. He's doing in tennis. I mean, that dude's so old and just dominating again.
Here's the call.
1-0 pitch. There's a flare out to right field, and there it is. Hit number 3,000 for Albert Pujols.
There it is.
Wow.
What's the other news?
The other news from Albert Pujols this year? Maybe we could figure out where it was announced, but he announced this week that he's actually 2 years older than he said he was.
Nice.
Really?
He is actually already 40 years old.
Really?
Wow.
So the Angels gave him a 10-year contract based upon his talent level and his age.
So can it be voided because
that was what I heard. There might be some discussions about.
Well, he probably talked to his lawyers and found out there's a freaking
maybe after a certain amount of years.
Yeah, you know what I mean,
like
kind of a thing, like a statute of limitations.
Yeah. So yeah, he did not.
So how old is Big Papi?
50.
Yeah, I'm still amazed that Big Papi retired.
I'm not.
He had such a monster year his last year. Like, if you're that good, like no fall off, you're still going to retire?
You're tired. You're tired.
Go ahead, B.
I want to give you the numbers of this contract.
Well, yeah, we know it. I know it.
No. It's
ridiculous.
Stupid now.
Ridiculous.
So he came over to the Angels in 2012.
Yes.
With $12 million. 2013, $16 million.
Mm-hmm.
2014, $23 million.
28 now?
And 2015 is the only year so far he had a $50,000 incentive, so it's 24. $24 million and $50,000. 2018?
You need incentives.
I'll give you the contract clauses too. So 2018, $27 million, 19, 28, 20, 29, and 30 in 2021. Just so crazy. And here's a full no trade clause. So for that 3,000 hits, he got a $3 million bonus.
No.
Wow.
3,000 hits, he got a $3 million bonus. If
I'd have benched him.
If he has
with a week to go, I'm like, sorry.
Artie Moreno's like, put him on the DL. DNP.
And home run, if he catches a home run record, which isn't happening, he'd get $7 million bonus off of that. And he has a $10 million personal service contract paid after playing time expires.
That's fantastic.
And the reason why he has that $50,000, that incentive, that was for an all-star. A Gold Glove, Silver Slugger.
Wait, hold on.
He made the All-Star team.
Wait, this is getting better. This is getting better,
An
guys.
average of $25 million a year for 10 years, and you need incentives to make the All-Star team.
2015 is the only one he made it so far. The annual, the Gold Glove, Silver Slugger, LCS or MVP, $75,000. World Series MVP, $100,000. MVP first, MVP voting. If he's number one voting for MVP, $500,000. If he's 2 or 3, $75,000. Out of all these years so far, the only incentive he actually had a All-Star appearance 2015. Did they stuff the ballot box that year?
They must have. He must have not been injured. And every other first baseman wasn't established yet or something.
It was probably all Russian votes.
It was the Russian.
I'm looking at that year, 2015. He was.
It doesn't really matter in baseball though, because it only matters how you start.
244.
What was the
244 hitter
news you had for him?
Thanks for paying attention. That he's actually 40 years old.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Man.
Stony.
Man.
Stony and the bunch.
I forgot.
Yeah.
No, but that is crazy. How many other players do you think are doing that?
A lot from Latin America.
From the Dominican and all that?
Latin
So
America.
Hanley's older.
Hanley? Who the hell's that?
Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley?
Manny
was older.
Was he older?
Yeah. He was like 72. I think Bartolo Colon's the only one telling the truth. He's 44.
Yo, I think for real, he's the only one that's legit.
Because if he's actually older, that'd be impressive. That would be really impressive.
Yo.
That if one of us, our body types, we could pull that off.
Bartolo, yeah.
Bartolo's.
Okay, now here's another question for you guys. Who's the other player currently playing who's in the 3,000 hit club?
That would be Ichiro, and he's not currently playing.
No, there's one more.
Currently
Ichiro
playing
just stopped.
in the 3,000 hit club? Mm-hmm. I thought we just said there's only 3 guys.
No,
3,600.
3,000
and
yeah,
600 home runs.
600
Oh, 3,000 hit club currently playing.
3,000.
Gotta be playing for a long time. And it's not
It's former
Ichiro.
Dodger.
It's not Ichiro. It's Adrian Beltre.
That's it.
Oh, that's right.
Adrian.
Beltre had his on July 30th, 2017.
That's right.
Yep.
I forgot.
I'm looking at the list right now of all the hitters. And Roberto Clemente, it looks like he died. That's why.
He died.
Whoa.
Wow. I wanted to get up. Yeah.
Shout out to the Clemente family.
Yeah.
They're running a great foundation.
I have my Clemente Museum T-shirt. I don't appreciate you talking ill of Mr. Clemente.
He was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah, he's like, oh that's right. He got his 3,000s hit on the last day of the season, and got on a plane to go feed people food because
it's fucking crazy.
It was Panama, right?
Yeah,
it was Panama, and went to go. They had an earthquake there, and he went to go help him out.
That didn't end.
Plane went down.
Go Ricky Henderson, 3,055.
I love Ricky.
Everybody loves Ricky.
Everybody, you know what? Ricky was Kanye before Kanye,
right?
Are the Dodgers gonna go after Manny Machado?
Because Ricky Henderson never retired, by the way.
No, he didn't.
No, he's just coaching right now.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I think we should get Ricky Henderson this year.
I think we can get him in here. We probably get an interview with Ricky Henderson.
I'll give you the you want the long answer or the short answer on Machado?
Well, we got another 30 minutes, so I would say we want the long answer.
we could break it. We could break again. You know, we could do that too. I really don't think the Dodgers are going to add anyone of any kind of monetary herditude that would go against their cap this year. I think their goal is to get through this season, regardless of what the outcome is, and just get through it and not spend any extra money, because they want to be under the payroll tax threshold, so they don't have to pay it exponentially more next year. They'll go back over it again next year. They'll sign a big free agent. Maybe they'll underachieve this year to what their expectations are, and then sign a big free agent next year.
Well, maybe they're just going to do that early, because they're going to go after Manny Machado next year, maybe, possibly.
Well, I'm saying if they sign this year, it's gonna hurt. It's more than just 1-to-1 at this point.
Right.
Their payroll tax situation is, I think it's a 3-to-1 penalty if you're in it for, I think, 3 to 4 consecutive years. So they are at the end of that string there. So if they don't get underneath the payroll tax threshold, they will end up going over it again. So that's why I think we didn't sign anybody of note in the offseason. Nobody.
And the Guggenheim Group is to make money. I know that $6 billion investment, but they want to make money, bro.
Yeah, I think they're making money. Obviously, they signed the TV deal as soon as they got in. They're making money. So,
I think we're getting played off the air.
I'd like to thank the Academy, my mom and my dad.
No, you're done.
But and then
you're done.
But why'd you muting me? All right, everybody. We'll see y'all in a couple minutes. We're gonna take a little break, go to the little boys' room, and we'll see y'all in a couple.
Working all night, traffic on the way home, and my uncle calling me like, where you at? I gave you the keys, so you bring it right back, nigga. I just think it's funny how it goes.
I am a lion.
There's bad radio, good radio, and chaotic radio. In that order.
Yo, what to
Pump it up if you came to get it crunk with a dame or shit it drunk. You came to get it on. More than 5 O's in your bank to get it on. Roll up like that stank and get it on. Spank to fit it on. Came to get it on.
Is that Kanye?
Hold up, she wanna work that, work that.
I thought we were doing all Kanye.
Yeah, it's Kanye.
Oh, okay, good. Wait, who was that? I know that wasn't Kanye. Who was it?
It's Joe Budden.
Joe Budden, yeah.
Oh, Joe Budden. I love Joe Budden. Yeah, I love Joe Budden. I haven't changed levels yet, so yeah, I think we're okay here.
Yeah.
What is up? We're back here. Kaotic Sports, the Jew, the Beard, and the Bee. We're missing CBA this week. He's Frank Gallagher in Chicago this week. He's our man. He's our man in Boys Town. Yeah, so the man from Boys Town, the Boys Town Bomber. That's what his nickname is going to be after this weekend. So we were talking a little bit of baseball beforehand, and I wanted to do a special introduction. With us this evening, sitting in with us tonight, is Dodgers general manager Farhan Zaidi. Farhan, how you doing today?
How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. How's everything? I know there's been a lot going on in the Dodger world. I just want to know how you're handling the team right now with all the injuries that have come about with Clayton Kershaw, Corey Seager, and Justin Turner about to come back, hopefully. So just fill us in, Farhan.
So this is how I'm going to fix this.
Oh, go ahead.
Corey Seager's moving to first base next year.
First base?
So because it's Tommy John, we don't want to risk his arm in the future, moving Corey back to first. Cody's going to play the left field.
Cody's playing left. Okay, we don't. Cody's capable.
Cody's capable.
Wait. Isn't that the choices for the manager, not the general manager?
No. But hold on, I have to. I'm still trading.
Sorry,
I'm still
sorry,
trading.
I'm sorry for telling you.
I'm trading for Manny Machado.
We
trading for Manny Machado.
I think we have breaking news here. We have a breaking news now.
That's the plan. I didn't want to give it up, but
So yeah. When will that trade be going through?
The bullshit alert.
Going during the season, or after the season?
During the season.
Wow, we are going to spend that. We have to let
the fans know that we're not giving up on this team. We can't pretend like it's over, and we know it's over.
I'm sorry. You're telling me that you and Andrew Friedman and
no.
Stan
I mean,
Kasten Stan Kasten.
Look, I'm done playing this bullshit game. My name is Jesse Martin. I'm here to tell you all the truth. Look, Zaid.
Whoa,
look,
I did not know that. You're Jesse. Hi,
this
Jesse.
This is how they need to go.
Whoa, I thought. When did Farhan
Stop this. Listen.
Mr. Zaidi.
Listen, the Dodgers need to trade for Manny Machado.
He's too high to play the game.
No, the Dodgers. Yeah, for reals. I can't pretend to be somebody I'm not. Manny Machado's coming to the Dodgers.
Do you want me to be Andrew Friedman? I think I could pull off Andrew Friedman.
I think you can too.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dodger president of baseball, Andrew Friedman. How are you?
Look, you get Manny Machado.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
That's great.
Okay, wait. So how are you going to get Manny Machado? What are you giving up?
You have a stacked farm. The farm is stacked, dude.
The farm is stacked.
The farm's always been stacked.
Yeah, and Baltimore's going to get rid of Manny. He's not going to come back next year.
Baltimore's a big enough city where they still might be able to hold on to him.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't.
Baltimore's not Kansas City. You know what I mean? They do have fans that show up, and they do have and they have money in that neighborhood.
So you think he's staying?
I don't think he's absolutely going. I think because the Dodgers have a need doesn't mean that Manny Machado's getting traded.
Look, my reason being is I don't know if you're the Dodgers and you want to risk Corey Seager's arm next year. You've already shown that he's hurt. The shortstop position is one of the hardest positions to play. You're not going to move him to third. You might move him to second.
Second, yeah.
You might move him to second, but I think Corey Seager's career at short, that's done. And if you're seriously, interested in Manny Machado, you're going to go out and get him because I think that you and I, when I said you and I meant the smarter fan.
Andrew Friedman and
right,
Zaidi.
right.
Yes.
The smarter fan understands that this season is probably done. But you can't go out, as the Dodger organization, you can't go out and say, hey, we're calling it in. We're not even going to try. You have to at least make an attempt at getting better. You can't just give up now and say, hey, this team's done. We went to the World Series last year. That was nice, right? You have to at least pretend. And going after Manny Machado, I think, would be the best move. He's still young.
He's very young.
He's very young. You know what it would be like to me? What it reminds me of?
Turning 26 this year.
You know what it reminds me of?
Who's that?
Do you remember when Adrian Beltre was traded away from the Dodgers?
Yeah.
He was young as hell, and he became a great, great player. It's kind of the opposite. This is our karma. This is our comeback.
Because we also traded away Pedro Martinez for Delano.
I understand, dude. But now we got Walker Buehler and Clayton Kershaw back to back.
Yeah. He's playing his first year at shortstop this year.
Mm-hmm.
What would you call an acceptable amount of errors to have at this point of the year?
We're on the third month now?
No, we're in the second month. We just started the second month.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No, so here it is. I was looking up that trade, the Beltre trade, and this is the headline from the Times. Dodgers get Houston in a trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Tyler Houston and a minor league pitcher, Ben Diggins and Shane Nance.
It was the biggest disrespectful. Like, it was just so disrespectful the way they got rid of Beltre, dude. He was a beast, and they got rid of him for nothing.
We got Tyler Houston.
Come on, dude. Who?
I gotta look him up now and see what he did. Anything
exactly. What did he even do after that trade?
Hall of Famer Tyler Houston.
What? What Hall?
Probably his high school.
Yeah.
Maybe his college.
Maybe.
His mom's.
He's 47 years old right now. So
hey, there you go.
I'll fight him.
So is Adrian Beltre.
I'll fight him. He's 20 years old.
He's from Dominican.
Yeah, he's the same age as Adrian. Exactly.
He played on the Braves, the Cubs, the Indians, the Brewers, the Dodgers, and the Phillies.
Yeah. So in
700 games, he has 479 hits, 63 home runs, 253 RBIs with a 265 batting average.
I have no idea. What position did he play?
The outfield.
He now coaches in high school. He coaches high school in Cedar City, Utah.
Yep.
Position. Third baseman, catcher.
So we traded him for another third baseman? That's awesome. There must have been something going on. There had to be something going on there.
Adrian Beltre.
Adrian Beltre hit 49 home runs a year.
What year was that?
2002.
Who owned the team? Fox?
No, that was still what's his name, wasn't it? That was McCourt.
I think it was Fox.
I think it was Fox.
I think it was pre-McCourt. Yeah,
I think it was Fox.
Yeah,
I think Fox knew that Adrian was going to get a big contract, and they got rid of him. Just what Baltimore's going to do with Manny Machado. We're going to get that. Okay, so you asked me what are the acceptable amount of errors for 1 month to play? What are the acceptable amount?
For basically 35, 40 games.
Okay, can I tell you what I think he has? Just because you're asking me this question, acceptable amount like maybe 5. Maybe.
5's a lot.
I know, but that's a new position.
It's exactly how many he has.
He has got 5.
So
he's got 5.
I'm looking at it right now. For you talking about Machado, and the Boston Globe's actually talking about how the Dodgers should have to pick him up. You know what the first thing they say they have to give up for him? Would you give up Walker Buehler?
They wouldn't do it.
Alex Verdugo?
Yes.
Yadier Alvarez or Mitchell White?
Yes.
Sure. Anybody who's never made the
anybody but Walker Buehler.
Yeah.
Walker Buehler's untouchable. You don't get rid of him. If you get rid of Walker Buehler, if the Dodgers get rid of
that's like trading the Pope to the Jews.
It's no, come on. I don't even know. No comment on that.
Why?
I just don't. I have no interest in commenting on that.
Want to talk politics instead?
I don't understand how that makes any sense. But no, look. If you get rid of Walker Buehler, if you get rid of Walker Buehler for Manny Machado, then again that goes to us. We would understand that that's wrong, but to the average fan, that the people they want to pull into the stadium, they wouldn't give a shit. They don't know what they have with Walker Buehler, dude.
And they want that Machado jersey.
Okay, so when Machado comes in,
because a lot of them have the last name Machado,
right?
No, he's a third baseman.
Third
baseman.
So
he plays short. His first year playing short.
Then, so when Turner comes back, he's going to move over to short. Then
no. Manny Machado plays short.
Okay, because
just how he started this season. Because Seager's out.
Okay,
and you got Turner coming back and playing third.
It's fantastic. I love it.
You like that?
That's how you.
I don't think it's going to happen either. But
well, I mean, if you're the Dodgers, that's what you do. If you're trying to fix the season, and if you're trying to appease the fan, and I don't mean the smart fan.
You're just trying to get seats in the stadium.
Yeah, seats in the stadium
for the one team that's been having the most.
I think what you can do something like that is something like a Manny thing, where at the end, with the trade deadline comes around,
okay,
you find a big name you could trade,
that's fine,
and even the money up back and forth, and put somebody in the seats.
And even then,
Jimmy Rollins.
Look, wait till
former MVP.
You wait till the end of the season and you get Manny then.
Okay, so the Dodgers they need to put more seats in there.
No, they don't.
At 81 games played, they still have the number one turnstile attendance in the Major League Baseball.
Yep.
With 3.7 million people, averaging 46,000 people every game, 46.5 every game.
Isn't that sick? It's almost 50,000 people a game.
It's bigger than some of the cities on this list. I'm sure of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
it's bigger than Green Bay, right? So
yeah.
Well, look, the biggest stadium in Mexico yesterday they went to play, right? Or they were playing over the weekend.
Is that the biggest stadium?
I think that's the biggest
is it
baseball
stadium. Yeah. Okay.
26,000.
Monterrey, Mexico.
26,000.
Yeah. It looked when they were popping the balls up, they could go out of they could physically go out of the stadium and go hit the parking lot.
It looks like a little league stadium.
Yes, it looks like a really big little.
It looks like the little league.
It looks like the minor league
complex, the
stadium.
sports complex.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those.
Yeah, it looks like the minor league stadiums with a double layer with a double level. Yeah. So I was like, oh damn.
But they lost 2 games. So
how do you think the churros are down there?
The churros?
Yeah,
they probably
delicious.
They probably don't even make them at the stadium.
There's probably a little,
there's
there's a little abuelita that goes down the aisles every aisle.
No.
Churros.
Not churros.
Churros.
They probably sell like bimbuñuelos or something, but not churros.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay,
like
so
what about
who are the? Okay, here question: who are the bottom 5 markets for attendance for baseball games?
Miami.
Miami is number 27. So yes, you're good there. That's 1.6.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa is number 30 at 1.2 million.
Wow.
Oh, so we're talking last year's numbers.
Yeah.
Minnesota?
No.
Minnesota's 21.
New stadium. I want to say Oakland.
Oakland is number 29 at 1.4 million.
I can't guess this.
Yeah.
And Oakland only sells half their tickets a year. 52% of their tickets get sold a year.
I can't think, bro.
No, I got
can do it.
I got at least one more.
You could do it.
I want to say Milwaukee, but I think Milwaukee's it's still a newish stadium.
They're number 10.
Yeah. They got rabid fans.
Yeah. Oh, they had a decent team last year too.
Yeah, they got rabid fans.
So who were bad? Philadelphia was a bad team last year, but
Yeah,
I still
They
think
are right outside the cusp at number 25.
Yeah, I think
1.9 million.
I think those are rabid fans.
1.9. 1.9 still decent.
1.9 with 55% tickets sold.
Well, 1.9 is actually pretty good though.
So Dodgers are at number 1 with only 83% of their tickets sold.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. We need a bigger stadium.
And so San Francisco is a whole 400,000 behind the Dodgers at 97.3% tickets sold.
Yeah.
I think that
But their fans are still pretty rabid up there.
well, that's
their
San
fans are
Francisco.
assholes.
San Francisco?
Yeah, who were the 2 that we didn't get?
The
You
top
didn't get
2.
the White Sox and Cincinnati.
White Sox. I should have thought about the White Sox.
The
Yeah.
top 2 most attendance is San Francisco and the Dodgers.
St. Louis and the Dodgers.
Oh, St. Louis.
St. Louis is at 96.8. San Francisco is 97.3% of tickets.
But what total number of tickets though?
St. Louis 3.4, San Francisco 3.3.
I think.
And where's the Yankees at?
Yankees are number 6 at 3.1 with 80.2% tickets sold.
Wow.
Well, St. Louis makes sense because those fans are crazy.
They love
the
baseball.
Cardinals, right?
They love
have
baseball.
nothing else to love.
They
there.
love their Cardinals.
The Blues are cool and all. They have the great jerseys, but
But they love the Cardinals.
That's a great place to see a game. It will. I highly suggest going to see a game.
But I think the
It's
reasoning
those.
for the San Francisco Giant numbers and the Dodger numbers is all those damn Instagram people showing up to take pictures, bro.
nah, dude,
Weather.
you got it wrong.
Really?
Yes.
I think West Coasters love baseball and weather.
I think there's a lot more businesses who buy it for tax reasons and just buy them and give
Oh,
them
yeah,
away.
okay, that's
hint,
true,
hint.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, I give my tickets away all.
Oh,
Me
yeah,
too.
that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
And San Diego is the lowest attended team in California at number 18 with 2.1.
Oakland's still in California.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Oakland's way lower. San Diego has a nicer stadium.
Much
way nicer stadium than the
yeah.
Coliseum. The Coliseum's a shithole.
You just walk
what's-
from the
what-
gas lamp right into
What's
the
the
place, right?
Speaking of, what's the prettiest stadium you've ever been to?
San Diego?
The Dodger Stadium.
Homer alert.
Yeah, I can't even say that.
No, you
And
know
actually,
what?
no, Seattle. Seattle Stadium.
Seattle Stadium is very nice.
That's a nice stadium, and I went there when it was open and when it was closed.
Well, let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you why that was my answer.
Because you can see the downtown without the smog.
No, because I haven't been to any other stadium, really.
You've never been to another stadium.
No.
You never been to Angel Stadium at least?
Oh, okay, Angel Stadium. But that's shit. You really thought I was going to say that over the Dodger Stadium?
No.
Angel Stadium has Splash Mountain out in the
Hold on.
outfield. That's pretty cool.
San Diego? You've never been to San Diego for a Dodger game?
No, I've
Beard?
never been.
You've
No,
never
I've
been.
been.
You need to go. It's not a
my
it's not a
goodness.
San Diego game anyway.
No,
it's a Dodger
not.
game.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, man.
I just haven't
Dude,
been.
it's a
San Francisco
quick
game.
quick road trip down
Oh,
to San
yeah.
Diego,
It's
and you're gonna have a
fantastic.
great
I
time.
just haven't been.
Great beer. Again, you walk out of the stadium, you're right in Gaslamp, right?
Yeah, I've been to the Gaslamp. I've seen the stadium. I just haven't been to a game. But hey, Chaotic Radio needs to go on a little field trip, I guess, dude.
I think we do.
I like this idea.
We'll go down to San Diego, watch a game.
Honey, I'm going to be busy the next time the Dodgers are playing in San Diego.
Hey, CBA, what do you think about that?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, I think he just called in and said that.
I just motherfuckers, I'm going to go to San Diego. You guys, good baseball is love it.
You guys know about Boys Town?
Oh, stop it.
I don't think I'll ever let him down on that one.
Next week we need to start off with Pet Shop Boys.
Oh, okay.
The next time he's here, at least, so yeah, fantastic. So what's hey listeners, what's your favorite stadium? 909-360-8330. I've been to probably 10 stadiums.
Yeah, that's great.
And I'm going to add I'm actually looking forward to possibly adding another one this year for me. Might be going to see a Kansas City Royals game.
There you go. I got at least 3 this year.
Yeah, I've never been to Oakland. I still want to do Oakland.
You don't want to do Oakland.
But just to go.
Okay, cool thing about Oakland, they have a beer map.
Right.
So they'll give you a map of what beer you want to find around the stadium.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I also want to be able to buy a $25 ticket and sit like 3 rows from the field. That's possible, right?
I have suggestions at Dodger Stadium.
What's that?
Have you guys tried? Have you guys? You've been this year, obviously, right?
We've
been.
Yeah.
They have a Cheeto elote, a Cheeto lote. They dust a hot Cheeto.
$20, right?
No, bro. It's like $9 probably
for an elote.
Come on, man.
Can I bring my own Cheetos and just get an elote?
It's actually very good. It's very good.
I don't listen. I don't deny the quality or how good the food is. I just have a serious problem giving $20 for a half-ass burger.
Boys, we got a situation on our hand. I just got a text message.
Oh crap!
It's your wife.
Man,
looks like
we can't. I cannot go to San Diego as a boys' weekend. She just invited herself.
Yay! Hey, Stacy, come have fun with us,
honey. Yeah,
we don't need Uber anymore. We got you.
We'll talk about that when I get home.
No, I'm okay with it.
I'm fine with it.
That's good. It's gonna break her heart, guys. Though.
Upgrade.
Absolutely. San Diego, California. Man, the strip club's gonna be so different, though.
Don't worry.
What?
Somebody else is coming.
Somebody else is coming.
Amanda's coming too.
Amanda's coming too. B, who do you got coming?
I might bring Beth. I'll bring somebody. I got Beth on one side. So.
Yeah, sweet.
I had a funny time in San Diego one time, but that's not the story.
It didn't involve the numbers 4 and 20.
Story
Yeah,
not at all.
Not at all. Oh man, honestly, the most beautiful stadium I've ever been to.
Yes, tell me.
Is Pac-Bell or whatever the hell they're calling it, AT&T Park. It's a beautiful stadium.
It's a nice at night.
San Francisco.
Great,
yeah, San Francisco's a beautiful stadium.
I believe it. I've been around the stadium. I've never gone inside, but I've been around the area. I know San Francisco pretty well.
I will tell you,
cool.
if San Diego if San Diego literally did a 180 degree on their stadium, so instead of home plate with its back to the bay,
turn it the other way.
Turn it the other way. I think San Diego would be number 1.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
San Diego looks beautiful. Looking
what about Dodgers? You turn the home base around too.
I love the Dodger Stadium. I love the view of Dodger Stadium.
Okay, but I mean,
if you could sit up higher, and look down
on the city.
Yeah, it's possible.
Because you might even be able to see the beach on a really nice clear day.
There's something magical about Dodger Stadium. There's no BSing. I mean, there truly is.
You know what I really like about
the hills and
Dodger Stadium? It feels like Little League. Like when you're outside, the baseball weather.
I think because you don't see anything else behind it.
Yeah.
You focus on baseball.
Yeah.
You focus on the game.
Yeah.
I don't need.
Maybe that's why they didn't have the city facing toward the city.
No, if you face it toward the water, you don't see anything else. They have it facing towards the city, so it's like have you ever been? I don't know if you ever been.
No. I'm talking about Dodger Stadium.
Oh,
but you're talking about San Diego.
Yeah,
Yes.
San Diego. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Oh, lo siento, con permiso.
I don't know how that one's facing.
No, I mean, it's in Spanish. That was all.
Sí,
porque qué bueno.
I want to go to. You've been to Red Sox.
I have.
Out there to Fenway Park.
I've been to Fenway.
How's that?
A couple of years ago. Fenway's it's truly
it's amazing.
A magical place.
Yeah.
Seats are the most narrow seats I've ever sat in.
Well, they're 100,000 years old.
Yeah, apparently people weren't 300 pounds back then.
No, it's grown.
But yeah, like we got there really early.
Mm-hmm.
The cool thing about Boston was that what they're trying to change the name of the street behind it called Yawkey Way because apparently the guy that's named after was an absolute racist, horrible person, but he had all the money and owned the Red Sox at one point.
Sounds like Boston.
Yeah, so on Yawkey Way they basically when you scan your ticket, you're going into a street like the street behind Fenway Park. You're not going into Fenway Park when you scan your ticket. You're actually going to the street. So if you want to go into the bar, there's a bar across the street you can go to that just they must pay rent to the Red Sox somehow. And we
once you have your ticket, you can walk
you
into
go
the
in there
bar.
and you can go in from one bar to another bar. Or there's a T-shirt shop.
It's like an alley.
Yeah, it's basically
like
just
Boston Red Sox alley.
It's unofficial Boston Red Sox businesses attached. They're connected with even after you scan your ticket. So we scanned our ticket and then let's go to the bar. Let's go to the bar. All right,
pretty cool.
Yeah. So and then right after the game too, you walk out. You want to smoke. You want a kielbasa or sausage, or whatever like that.
Yeah, they're outside on the street.
You got them cooking sausages right there.
Just like in LA or like.
Oh no! The $8 to $10 ones because they're they're the.
But they have them on the grocery carts at the propane.
No. This is like if you're going to
a restaurant.
No, not a restaurant, but a fair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like a big on a steak
at Coachella, they're going to charge you the $10 for the kielbasa sausage, or whatever. Yeah, so
do they use those outside businesses kind of to supplement for the lack of concessions inside the stadium?
Oh no. No, we didn't have a problem in Boston at all.
Okay. I just figured maybe there wasn't enough concession space.
The only stadium I've ever been to that we did not care for the food and I didn't think there was enough was Milwaukee.
Really?
Milwaukee was
that
tough.
place looks huge.
It's pretty big, but it just if you want something besides
peanuts
a sausage,
because
they're known for the sausages. Bratwurst in that town.
Right.
If you want something else, you have to search for it.
I'm there in 3 weeks. So
are you really?
Yeah.
Who's playing?
I'm going to see the White Sox, the Cubs, and then Milwaukee.
Oh, fantastic!
Oh wow, you're going to hit all three.
Yeah, my homeboy from like second grade. I don't see him very often, so we go out and go see baseball games.
That was the trip I did, and we made the extra drive to St. Louis. That was the trip that I made, and we could have seen Kansas City that trip as well. But we didn't realize how close Kansas City was.
It's so weird looking at the maps over there. Everything's
everything's right next to each other.
I was right there. Okay, we're gonna go to Milwaukee from Chicago. That's what, a 4-hour drive? Oh no, 50 minutes.
Yeah,
it's the IE to LA.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
It's an hour. Yeah,
it's an hour drive.
It's an hour drive.
If you want to take a train, it's going to take you 50 minutes. Take you $25 to do it. It's stupid, dude. It's stupid how close everything is over there.
That's why over here, we have all these teams, right?
That's why over here we have cars we drive everywhere.
Yeah, it's so huge.
Over there, they think a car with 40,000 miles on it is way too much.
Yeah.
By the way, I found St. Louis Cardinals at the Padres, $24 tickets. This is Trevor Hoffman, 98, bobblehead night, Saturday, May 12th.
That would be that's next Saturday.
Oh yeah,
we're busy. Yeah, no, when's the next time the Dodgers are in town?
I've been looking on StubHub. They're going to give me problems.
Yeah, just go to the Dodgers schedule.
It's going to be problems though.
It's giving me problems.
No, it's going to be expensive, right? That's what we're saying. They're fucking expensive as tickets.
Yes, and my wife is texting me again. She's saying her favorite stadium was the Mets, the Safe City Field.
Really?
It was beautiful.
That's the new
absolutely
one,
beautiful.
Right?
It reminded me a lot of Seattle. It had this openness to it. Everything was in LED. You can't fall asleep in that stadium. Like it's just bright. It's bright.
Wow.
And one of the coolest parts about that stadium too was when you first walk in the main entrance. There's basically might as well just be a Jackie Robinson museum. That's awesome. There, and it's a giant number. Standing awesome. 42. There's a museum with some of his story and so because that's where he got his start was in New York. So that was a great stadium. But Seattle's up on my list too. That was a beautiful stadium.
Well, the Mets.
The next time they play is July 9th through the 12th, which is a Monday through a Thursday.
That's no good. We have to work on that. There's got to be one more weekend trip for the rest of the year. So
we got to do it.
We got to do it.
Just one Thursday.
head down. Yeah, head down on a Thursday night. Enjoy the game Friday.
No, they're both weekend games are playing at Dodger Stadium.
Híjole la chingao. Wowza.
They went to Mexico the last time they went down there on a weekend. And they didn't even go to San Diego, right?
That's crazy.
Sure, we can go to July 10th with Taco Tuesday.
Ooh, that sounds good.
250 tacos.
Yeah. Hey, can you put the vacation request in for both of us?
We'll go in on Wednesday.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. So, man, I can't wait for this trip to happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. You know what else is gonna happen?
What's that?
Mimi's.
Yeah, you're going to sleep soon.
Yeah, we're going to sleep very soon. So are all of us, actually. So everyone's going to go to sleep now.
That's weird.
Why?
I don't like this Bill Cosby kind of shit. This Bill Cosby
Yeah,
vibe
I just
is my way.
I just drugged.
Where's Chris Hansen? Where's Chris Hansen?
I just drugged all the.
I'm Chris Hansen.
All the drinks out there.
I need help.
So yeah, it is. It's almost at 7:55, which is our get off time. The Fantastic Nerd Show is next.
That
What-
sounds
what is-
funny.
what's the official name of the Nerd Show? Is the
Jack of all nerds.
The Jack of all nerds, not the
Jack of all
Fantastic. They are fantastic. Some of them are. At least one of them is. I don't know them. But yeah, they'll be in here next. And
These guys are great.
We're talking about Infinity Wars. I'm sure again.
These guys are great.
Making over $1 billion. You're welcome. I'll set you up with that one
Amazing.
there. So yeah, it has been Kaotic Sports, the 3/4 version of this week. So we'll have CBA back in 2 weeks. We'll all be here next week.
Nice.
The Mother's Day edition. Kanye's gonna say something crazy, and I guarantee you President Trump will do something crazy in the next 2 weeks as well. So, all right, we'll see you next week. Later.
I felt like bad boy street team. I couldn't work the locks. Now let's go. Take them back to the plan. Me and my mama hopped in that U-Haul van. Any pessimists, I ain't talk to them. Plus, I ain't had no phone in my apartment. Let's take them back to the club. At least about an hour I stand online. I just.
Doing good. Let's get out your way.